Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to my live. Welcome to my live. This is Adani back with another live reading. Hope everyone is doing well. Hope you all had a wonderful weekend. As you come in, I do ask that you give me a share and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you know when I am live. Okay. I'm going to start off with a general reading, okay? So this is a general reading. It is not gender specific. It is not, there's no time on it. So whenever you do watch this reading, that's the time that is meant for you, okay? It might, if it doesn't resonate, just leave it for the person that it's meant for, because it is a general message, okay? We will get to the point of the live when I do take questions. So I'm just going to start off with my generic cards that I made myself. Let's get some general information and see what energies are out there for us right now. Divine Spirit, what messages do you have for the collective? What messages do you have for the collective? Now, these cards can get a bit raunchy, but, you know, the message is the message. If it doesn't apply, just let it fly, okay? There is somebody that it's going to resonate with. First card is, I'm messing with more than 4 people right now. Ooh, Lord, who is that? So, there's someone that you're dealing with who is messing with more than 4 people right now. So that sounds like a player to me. This flew out. Virgo. So this person could be a Virgo. That could be their sun sign, moon sign, rising sign. This could also be like, this could happen in Virgo season. Or Virgo season is going to be significant for you. These cards are jumpy. We got Mercury. So Virgo is ruled by Mercury and the moon. So they could be a Virgo moon sign or Mercury in Virgo. I'm speaking to someone that a past loved one is reaching out to you. So maybe an ancestor could be trying to get a hold of you. So if you notice that you're having dreams or thinking about that person, that just means that they're trying to reach out to you. Just say a prayer, maybe light a white candle for them. Says, I have so much to tell you. So this is given that passed on loved one or ancestor has so much to tell you. So there's an ancestor reaching out to someone on this live. You could be someone who is into ancestor work. Maybe you have an ancestor altar or you're being called to have one. What else do you want us to know, Spirit? Addictions. So you could be dealing with someone with addictions, okay? Some type of codependency. They could be addicted to you. Crossroads. So maybe you're at a crossroad in your life, not sure of which direction to go. It says your prayers are working. So I don't know if you've been making any prayers for something. They are working. So if you had any doubt in your mind, if your prayers were working, they are working, okay? Prayer does work. What else do you want us to know? Somebody, I put a spell on you, candle magic. So you could be dealing with someone that put a spell on you. They used candle magic, okay? I am stuck in a bad relationship and my joy is thinking of you. So you could be dealing with someone who is stuck in a relationship that they're not happy in, and they feel only happy when they're thinking about you. So you're dealing with someone who has addictions that put a spell on you with candle magic. So keep doing your prayers. You can do prayers to break any curses, any spells. I want to say Psalm 109, Psalm 35, Psalm 51 to cleanse your energies, and Psalm 91. And just say your prayers. They are working. Prayers work. You can do a return to sender. It says they want to communicate with you. So somebody wants to speak to you. Somebody wants to come in and tell you something. Now we have Scorpio. So you could be dealing with a Scorpio or someone with Scorpio in their chart somewhere. Somebody's moving. So if you're thinking about moving, or you weren't sure if you should move or not, I see you moving. The cards are saying that you'll be moving. I can't stop playing games. So this is a player. This is a player. Remember the first card that we got was I'm messing with more than four people right now. So there's somebody that can't stop playing games. They're a player. You could be moving away from that person. Okay? This says, I know you are a witch. I don't know who this is for, but they know. If this might not apply to everybody, but for whoever this is for, they know you're a witch. And this could be the other way around. Maybe you're dealing with someone who they're a witch. And I am so into you attraction. So if you're this witch, they are attracted to the fact that you're a witch. They know you're a witch, but they're so into you. They're so attracted to you. They love witches. Gossip going on. So that's the gossip. That's the gossip. That you're a witch. Even if you're not a witch, they could be calling you that, Just because you wear little crystals or something like that, that doesn't make you a witch. People are so quick to throw labels on people and judge people. And there's nothing wrong with being a witch, because a witch really is, this kept coming out. Second chance, second chance, second chance. I kept putting it back. Somebody wants a second chance. Somebody wants a second chance. Somebody wants to come back into your energy, okay? That's the person that wants to communicate with you. They want a second chance. When you guys broke up and argued, they, called you names, called you a witch. Now they want a second chance. We got 7 days. Something is happening in 7 days. 7 days. So something is going to take place in 7 days. Maybe they're going to reach out to you in 7 days. Player. Well, we already know we have a player here. Okay, so there's a player. Okay. So I'm speaking to somebody who could be dealing with a player. Crystals. So this also symbolizes that you would have clarity on something, okay? Or you're being called to ground yourself, get close to the earth. Maybe wear some crystals or use crystals. Somebody on this live is going to have a financial windfall. Money's coming in. Money's coming in. Maybe some type of settlement or payout. And with that passed on loved one reaching out, maybe there's an inheritance that you were supposed to have received. And they have something, there's a message they want to bring to you. These two came out. We have past life relationship. So there's someone in your life that is from a past life. Somebody could be traveling, going on a road trip or vacation as well. What else do you have for us, Spirit? Goddess energy. So they're really attracted to your goddess energy. They're really attracted to your goddess energy. So you might, have that type of magnetism. When you walk into a room, people, all eyes are on you. People just, are drawn to you. Okay. You also have this type of energy that when you think about something, it comes to you. Okay. Somebody is definitely getting a financial windfall. It says in your destiny, you are destined to have a financial windfall. And if you're not having if your finances are not, looking good right now, you need to know that you're supposed to be in this energy. So be careful of the type of people you're dealing with. Maybe if you're poverty mindset or have lack mentality, or around people that are broke and they're constantly, you're hearing them saying that they're broke and just all of this lack energy, that can put financial blockages on you. So you need to change your, your circle. You need to remove yourself from that energy. I could be dealing with an earth angel. Okay. You could be an earth angel. You've always known you're different. You carry yourself with a high vibration. There's a light on you. These two wanted to come out. Moon magic. So I'm talking to some magical people right now. Moon magic. So somebody knows how to use the energies of the moon. This person could be a Capricorn or have Capricorn in their chart. Maybe their rising sign or their moon sign or sun sign. Or Capricorn season will be very significant for you. What else we got, Spirit? Your sex is fire. Voodoo. So you got that, okay? You got that fire stuff. So this person that you're dealing with is obsessed with your sex, okay? They're obsessed with it. They say you got that, they're the type that once you get with them, they feel like you put them on the spell, but you didn't put them on the spell. You just got that good stuff. You got that good stuff. You didn't put no spell on nobody. You are the spell. You are the spell. What we got here? This is a blank face, so this information is hidden from you. This person is wearing a mask. They're not revealing their true face. Maybe you just want to be friends, but they want something more. We're going to get one more from this deck. Give us one more, Spirit. One more, and they gave me two. So we have Moon and the Sun. Oh my goodness, this is a divine match. The sun and the moon, divine masculine and divine feminine. The sun and the moon. So I could be dealing with someone who is moon dominant as well as the sun. So you could be in Ashwini energy. Uttara Falguni. Kritika. Okay. And that's with the Vedic. Uttarashada is sun. Okay. Moon is Rohini, Shravana, and Hasta. Okay. So you're dealing with like some really strong masculine energies as well as the feminine energy. So this is definitely giving that yin yang complete balance. This is your counterpart is coming in, or your match. The yin to your yang. Okay? So I'm gonna put that away. I love using those when I can. And let's see, we've been on for 16 minutes. Let me just get a little bit of the Deviant Tarot just to see what else Spirit wants us to know. What else do you want the collective to know, Spirit? Thanks for the gifts. The Justice card is here with the Emperor. Thanks for the gift, guys. And Temperance. So we're definitely dealing with a couple here because we have the Emperor and the Empress, and they're both looking at each other. So this is definitely your counterpart. Okay. I feel like this is someone that is in a commitment. These people could be married. Okay. So you're dealing with someone like this, and something is going on in that relationship. Something is going on in that relationship. It's almost like they're going through some type of ending. Okay. You could be dealing with an emperor who is in a relationship that is about to go through an ending. Okay. The Wheel of Fortune. So things have changed right now. It's not in their favor. They're going through something. You might not know about it, but behind the scenes, they are dealing with, a breakup, okay? And their partner, this breakup is not really going in their favor. As you can see, you see this person who looks like she's pregnant is stepping on this person's head while they're kneeling down. So they're under their submission right now. They don't have the upper hand in this breakup. So this emperor is going to be hit with child support and other issues. You know, it's almost given like a legal battle. They could be in the court system. So if you're involved with this emperor, you might need to wait. There is a waiting period with the Temperance. Allow this negative energy or whatever that they're dealing with to end, because they're going through some type of ending in their relationship. It's given that they were exposed, whatever, maybe their relationship with you, their partner found out about it, and now they are going through, the consequences of that, which is the ending. Okay. I do feel that there's children involved in that relationship. So the legal system is involved, and they're going to be placed on some type of like child support, or, where they have to make a payout to the other person. Okay. So Spirit is asking you to wait for balance to be restored in this person's life. Okay. So, but they are focused on you. They are focused on you. They definitely want to come towards you. They find you very attractive. But right now is a situation where they have to, go through this negative situation that they're going through and get things balanced first before they try to come towards you. Okay, because any move that they make right now can work against them. So we have the Two of Pentacles. So yes, this person is trying to restore balance after going back and forth between you and their partner, and they were exposed, right? So now they're in this state of anxiety, worrying, and not sure of what their future is going to hold, okay? But they still want to come in and offer you this cup of love. So you will hear from them, but there's a little waiting period. They have to end things completely with their person first before coming towards you, okay? And let's start. Any questions? Let's get started.
Okay, on TikTok, Faizi asks, will they find love again this year?
Okay. Faizi. Okay. Divine Spirit. I hope y'all are able to hear me on YouTube. Make sure the volume is on. Okay. Divine Spirit, will Faizi find love again?
Welcome in, everyone.
Welcome, welcome. Will Faizi find love again? Will Faizi find love again? Thank you. Thanks for letting me know. Will Faizi find love again? Will Faizi find love again? Give me a like, guys. Tap, 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 tap on TikTok. Tap, tap, tap.
Hit like double tap that screen.
Goodness, Faizi. Faizi. You're going through, okay, you're going to find love again, but you need to go through a transformation. You need to change the way you see things, okay? Because I feel like you're stuck in your head. You feel like you're restricted from love. You feel like you're not, and it's just the way you think and the way you see things, okay? Because you went through this ending, you clearly had a major ending in a relationship, right? um you're having a hard time breaking out of that energy that you were on in before, okay? So you have the Strength card. So the first card you have is the Death card with the No. So this was the ending that you went through. It was major, okay? It was major. It was hard. um this ending really just, it was not good, okay? It was a major ending. But Spirit wants you to know that you will find love again. Balance will be restored in your life with the Justice card, okay? Strength, you need to have more confidence. You need to, just have the courage to know that, you know, you will be fine, that your heart will not be, whatever that happened to you in the past. There are actually good people out there. Not everybody's gonna, do you the way the past relationship was. Okay. So you have to set yourself free from this self-imposed prison, refusing to step out of your comfort zone. You need to put yourself out there. Just come on out of this energy that you're in, where you feel trapped, you feel stuck, you feel helpless and hopeless. Okay. There is a new beginning here with the Ace of Pentacles. So there's a new beginning for you. I do see you dating. You got the Two of Cups. So you see, and what does it say? It says love. So once you release yourself from this stuck situation which you placed yourself in, this is all mental. It's all in your head. Okay? Go ahead and get that courage again, confidence. Start seeing yourself as worthy of love. Start seeing yourself as beautiful. You got this new beginning. You could be dating either an earth sign person or a water sign. So they could be a Virgo, a Taurus, a Capricorn, or they could be water. They could be a Cancer. This could actually start happening this July that's coming in. Okay? So get yourself out there. I see you dating again. There's a new beginning here for you, okay? So, yeah, release yourself from your thoughts, your mind, fear. This is almost like fear of being hurt, fear of rejection, fear of getting involved with someone that's going to be, whatever your past situation was. It was a horrible ending, okay? but just know that there's actually good people out there. You can actually, it's safe to love, okay? It is safe to love, but just know how to set, healthy boundaries and things like that when you do start dating, okay? So that's the answer to your question. Next question.
Nandini says hi.
Hi, Nandini.
She asked if she could have channel messages from SA.
Channeled messages from SA. So we'll use our messages of love, okay? Let's see what messages will come out for you, Nandini. Divine Spirit, what messages do you have for Nandini in love? What messages do you have for Nandini in love? What messages do you have for Nandini in love? So you have overwhelmed. The stress from this is draining me. So, and this is about SA, okay? We have unsatisfied. I wasn't happy the way things were going. So it's given like SA right now is not feeling open to your relationship with you, okay? They feel very overwhelmed. I'm not sure if he's dealing with some stress in his life, okay? But what he's looking for, um, he doesn't see that with you, okay? He feels very unsatisfied with the way things were going. I see that you haven't given up on this. You still have hope that this relationship is going to work out. I feel like he felt maybe a little judged by you, okay? He felt a little judged by you. So it's showing his shadow side. So you were able to reveal his flaws to him. Maybe conversations showed him that, maybe there's something about him that was, not so good. Okay, it says damage. We are both hurting from this. So he's pretty much feeling like this situation cannot be, y'all cannot come back from whatever happened between you guys, okay? But I do see that he might give you a call and have a conversation, okay? So expect the conversation. It says, I want to call you and hear your voice, okay? Absence. I feel like a part of me is missing without you. So he does miss you, okay? But there's something he needs to reveal to you, okay? He says, I want to tell you the truth. And there's secrets. I haven't told you everything. So there's something that he's holding back or hasn't revealed to you. He's worried that when you do find out, it might be something that maybe this relationship cannot come back from, okay? But I feel like he does want to have a conversation with you. He does miss, your voice. So, I mean, you could try to reach out if you're, missing him like that, Nandini. You could try to reach out. He'll be receptive to a conversation. He's more afraid that you might not want to, communicate with him. Okay? So let's go with the next question.
Mina on TikTok wants to know if she will marry Aman.
Mina?
Yes.
Okay.
And the gift of the night to skip the questions is the little crown pinned at the top.
Speak up. They can't hear you.
I think they can. But the skip gift of the night for TikTok is the crown pinned at the top.
Okay. Hope y'all heard that. Okay. Will Mina marry Aman, Spirit? Will Mina marry Aman? Will Mina marry Aman? Yes, you will. You got the Three of Cups, which is a celebration, symbolizes wedding, engagements, and it has a yes on it, okay? You have the Two of Pentacles, which is a maybe, maybe some balance. You guys are trying to balance things, maybe balance your finances and whatever ups and downs that y'all did have in the relationship. And the World card is yes. So that's success, okay? So most definitely you will marry Aman. You have 2 yeses and a maybe. So yes. Next question.
On YouTube, Shateria asks if she can have love messages from the person on her mind.
Okay. Divine Spirit, what love messages do you have for Shataria and the person on her mind? What love messages do you have for Shataria and the person on her mind? What love messages do you have for Shataria and the person on her mind?
Hi YouTube, everyone in the chat, praise plus like on the video.
Like the life. Hi. Let's just have Shataria. Ooh. Oh, that one again. Overwhelmed. Ooh. This is your energy. Runner. Shatara, you're dealing with a runner. And they said, I don't want to run anymore. So they're overwhelmed because they're tired of running. They're indecisive. I know my inability to make a decision hurts you. So this person, they've been running, right? The runner chaser thing is kind of giving that twin flame thing, even though I feel like twin flame is overrated and, people don't really understand what it is. But it's almost given like this is your person, but when the stress of the emotions or comes, they take off. Okay, they try to avoid that, right? But they're at a place where you know they're tired of running. Okay, so they're trying to decide if they want to come back in, and this decision is really, they're stressing over it, right? They feel like you guys have unfinished business. We still have things to resolve and discuss. They feel like you guys have, unfinished business, right? Maybe they've tried to move on, but something always just, brings them back to you as far as like your the thoughts about you or whatever that happened, or maybe they could have a fear or worry that if they were to come back, they won't be received well. Yeah, this could be your energy. I remember I told you I felt like this is, it's like it's draining you, but just know that they're feeling the same thing too. Okay, they feel the same thing too. They're tired of running, they really are, but they're indecisive. There was a third party. Okay, there were other things that got in the way of us being together. So somebody came into you all's relationship. I do feel like they go through periods when they think about you, they reminisce the good times, they think about the fun times. It says I miss our inside jokes. They miss your conversations and the good things about it. They have unworthy. It says you're a better person than I am. So this person feels really guilty. They feel like they don't deserve you. Okay? They feel like they don't deserve you. What else you want, Shatara, in that spirit? Disagreements. I wish you understood how I feel. So I don't know if y'all had communication issues, okay, when y'all were connected. Maybe they felt like you don't get them. They also feel like it's a missed opportunity. It says I didn't act when I should have. So they feel like they stayed away too long, and maybe now you might already be in another relationship. They feel like you're already in another relationship actually. There was secrets. Okay, I haven't told you everything. Thank you for the gift. Thanks for the gift. So there were secrets and neglected. I failed to give you what you need. So this person knows that they were not, completely given to this relationship. They were detached. They were detached. They weren't emotionally connected with you. Okay? So they know all of that. But they also feel like there's unfinished business. I don't think you've heard the last of them, okay? I don't think you've heard the last of them. All right, Shataria. Next question.
On TikTok, Humble Lats wants to know.
Their name is Laddie.
Oh, Laddie. Okay. Laddie wants to know if Courtney will come back.
Okay. Divine Spirit, will Courtney return to Lottie? 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 Okay, so we have the Nine of Swords, Five of Pentacles, and the Empress. Okay. And your overall energy, you have the Chariot card with a yes on it, okay? So it's kind of like a weird situation, Lottie. I do see that you're left out in the cold with the Five of Pentacles, okay? And you're having a lot of anxiety and sleepless nights over this. You're worrying about this situation, okay? Courtney is the Empress, okay? So I don't know if the Empress is usually someone that is pregnant, fertile, nurturing, beautiful. That's usually the Empress. They're ruled by Venus, so there's someone that sits on the throne. So I'm not sure if she's like a mother or anything like that. But I feel like initially, okay, she's not going to come back. It's going to take a minute for her, but I do feel eventually she will, okay? I do feel eventually she will return. But right now with the Nine of Swords, she's still not really happy with you, okay? She feels like you know, you weren't up to par with her, okay? I don't know what happened between you guys, but maybe she feels like there was something lacking in your relationship, okay? She feels there was something lacking. But eventually I do feel that you guys are going to move forward after this Ten of Swords situation, this backstabbing and betrayal and the conflict, okay? She might be entertaining other options right now, so give it a little time because the Empress card and the Chariot card, they're major arcanas, so they trump these minor arcanas, okay? So the minor arcanas have no's on it and the major arcanas have yes on it. So I feel like you need to give it time. Time heals all wounds, right? And eventually she will come back for this to grow back into something, better in the future. But right now, no, there she's still in this energy. Okay. Next question.
Sylvia wants to know if Lopez loves her.
Okay.
You're welcome on YouTube, guys.
You're welcome on YouTube. What's that say? I love your witch status.
Statue.
Oh, statue. She's
Period.
actually, I want to say she's a gnome.
Well, you got her as the attention of being a witch.
But she can be a witch. I thought you meant my witch status. I was like, okay.
Well, we love your witch status too.
Zoe, move, my dog. Oh,
Wait,
God.
what
Always
happened?
wants to be up under me.
Did you drop
I
something?
dropped the card. Can you get it for
grab
me?
it.
Thank you. All right. While she's doing that, what's the next question?
1 second. Sylvia Lopez. Oh yeah, Sylvia wants to know if Lopez
Over here.
I see it.
loves her.
Sylvia wants to know if Lopez loves her.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Divine Spirit. Her eyes are a bit intimidating, but that's my girl. Okay. Does Lopez love Sylvia, Spirit? Does Lopez love Sylvia? Does Lopez love Sylvia? Does Lopez love Sylvia? Does Lopez love Sylvia? Ooh, yes, he does. You got the magician card with a yes on it. So he's trying to manifest you. You have the Page of Pentacles with a yes on it. So maybe this is something that, probably y'all started off like as friends and everything, but he's definitely trying to manifest this into something um more long term. Um you also have the Wheel of Fortune. So he feels like you're destined for him. He feels like you are a soulmate. He feels like you're someone that, God, the universe brought into his life. He feels like this is a destined situation. Okay. Maybe he tries to control himself, try not to be too um aggressive with it. He's trying to tame the beast. I feel like he has a strong attraction to you. Okay, because wherever the Strength card is, the Devil card is near, and the Devil card is more like a obsession kind of thing. So he tames himself and tries to controls himself because he feels like you're more like a soulmate. Okay, you have the Eight of Swords and the Two of Cups. So hopefully he's not, because we do have the Magician card. Hopefully he's not trying to tie you down into a relationship. That's what is given there, especially with the Strength card, the Eight of Swords, and the Two of Cups. So it's almost like someone that's trying to dominate someone and, you know, into a relationship, especially with this magic and the Destiny card. So the magician usually has all the tools. They know what to do and how to do whatever to get what they want. So they want you and they're determined they're gonna have you, okay? Next question.
On YouTube, hi Crystal.
Oh, Zoe's mad at me.
Oh yeah.
She wants to be under you.
She wants to be under me, but she can't be under my chair.
She can stay with me. It's okay.
Okay.
Crystal asks if she could have a general message about love.
Okay. General message about love. Why don't I use some romance? Which cards? Let me see.
Which ones?
Maybe this one. Okay. We'll use the love cards. For Crystal?
Mm-hmm.
Divine Spirit, what messages do you have for Crystal in regards to love? What messages do you have for Crystal in regards to love? What messages do you have for Crystal in regards to love? Okay, so it says manifesting the one. It says very soon your true love will arrive. So you saw me shuffle and this is what you got. So you are manifesting the one. Okay, so your true love, very soon your true love will arrive. I don't know if they've already arrived. They could have already arrived in your life. So if you've already met someone, because you do have fallen in love here too. So somebody's going to be falling in love, or somebody could be falling in love. So maybe you manifested the one, or you will be. But true love is definitely here because you're going to be falling in love. Okay? You're manifesting the one. This person, their love language is going to be quality time. So they're going to like to spend time with you. Look in your eyes, have conversation, talk, eat, just get to know you. They love quality time. So be ready for that. You also have guided steps to great love. Follow the path of ascension. So you're doing something that's taking you on this new journey of love, and this is the one. So you're manifesting the one. So I don't know if you've met them yet, but if you haven't met them yet, they're coming in. So whatever you're doing, continue doing it. If it's visualizing, whatever you're doing is working. You're going to be falling in love very soon. If you've already met this person, they are the one. So that's the messages I got for you.
Yay, go Crystal. On TikTok, Jack asks, is Damon mad at him?
Okay. Divine Spirit, is David mad at Jack? 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 Yes, you got a maybe and a yes and a yes and Knight of Pentacles, yes. So, Jack, David is mad at you. I don't know if he felt that you were going back and forth. Something was revealed to David about you. Maybe he found out something. You were exposed with the sun. Remember, nothing is hidden under the sun. He found out something about a King of Wands. Maybe you are the King of Wands, and you see the King of Wands. He's holding his wand. So with this wand, he felt that you were juggling, going back and forth with someone or something. You were trying to juggle two things or two people. Okay, so they're angry right now. They're gonna probably be single for a little bit, but I feel like they're gonna definitely come back. Okay, they're gonna take their time to come back, and I see them giving to this situation again. They're gonna start giving their energy in this situation again to you. They're not gone for long, but they are upset because they found out something about you. Next question. Thanks for the gift.
Christina asks, do you think what Justin and her have going on can be fixed?
Thanks for the gift. What's going on between
Christina and Justin? Can it be fixed?
Okay. Can the situation with Christina and Justin be fixed? Can the situation with Christina and Justin be fixed? Can the situation with Christina and Justin be fixed? Can the situation with Christina and Justin be fixed? Can the situation with Christina and Justice fixed? I said justice. I mean Justin. Sorry. Okay. Ooh, it's a tough one, but not really a tough one. So you have the Two of Wands with a maybe, the Seven of Cups with a no, and the Nine of Cups with a yes, and you got the Two of Cups as well with the yes. So I see somebody's at a crossroads with that Two of Wands, trying to decide on which, direction they want to go towards, okay? So Justin could be trying to decide between you and maybe there's other options that they're also, considering, all right? They're considering other options as well. But I do feel like you're going to get your wish, okay, as far as like this relationship. I feel like your wish is for you to be with him because we have the Nine of Cups and the Two of Cups here. So your wish is to have this partnership, this happy couple, dating, being together, both of you offering each other your cup of love. And you got the Nine of Cups, which is a wish fulfillment, and the Two of Cups, which is the actual love. And it says love here. So yes, he's trying to decide between you and other options right now or whatever that's out there for him, but he's eventually going to come and choose you. You're going to be the option. Next question.
Paula on YouTube asks, when will her and John restore their marriage?
When will her and John restore their marriage?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me see. I think I should use another deck. Let me use this one. Divine Spirit. When will Paula and her husband restore their marriage? When will Paula and her husband restore their marriage? When will Paula and her husband restore their marriage? When will Paula and their husband restore their marriage? Okay, let's see. Wow, it's not looking bad.
Okay.
It's not looking bad, Paula.
I was a little worried.
It's looking like y'all are gonna restore this marriage. Wow. So you got the lovers. You got the Four of Wands. I mean, just look at the pictures of the cards. The pictures says everything. So with the lovers, there's a major choice that has to be made, okay? Major choice. So this tells me this is your partner that has to make this major choice to restore this marriage. And it's given like he is because the Four of Wands is here. So there's going to be stability restored. You see both of these cards? I don't know if you can see it. Where's Paula? YouTube?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Paula, can you see? Their hands are fastened. Their hands are bound. Their hands here are bound. So these two cards and the lover's card, there's usually an angel in the middle. So in this deck, it's not an angel, it's a heart, and this is a rune. The rune sign, I think, is Gibo, which is a union. Okay, I might be wrong if I'm calling it the wrong name in the runes. So I see you guys coming together in both of this is a sign of union. And then with the Three of Cups, that's usually reunion as well. Okay, so I do see you guys, your marriage being restored. Now when, that's another part. So we have, let's see, Cups and Wands. It's not going to be too long. It could be this year because there's no Pentacles here. And Pentacles is usually years. So we have Cups, and Cups are usually months. So give it a few months, maybe 6 months, 4 to 6 months. Okay, your marriage you should start communicating with your partner again. Okay, but you have to make some effort on your end as well. You can't just sit there and wait for it to be restored. You have to take some actions as well, as far as like, communicating and things like that. It has to be a mutual give and take. Maybe start small, but I do see you guys restoring this. Next question.
On TikTok, Shauna wants to know if her current friend Naya is jealous of her. She's been distancing herself from her recently.
Okay. Divine Spirit is Shauna's friend Naya.
And just
Naya.
some quick housekeeping. Tarot is not a tool to determine if you are pregnant. Please refer to a pregnancy test.
I saw that and I was ignoring it because
yeah, I mean, we just get so many of those, but like, guys, please.
Pregnancy test you can get at the dollar store now. It's $1. I mean, I'm not gonna ask the cards that question. Okay, go buy a pregnancy test. Think of another question and ask me. Okay, so is Naya jealous of Shauna? Divine Spirit, is Naya jealous of Shauna? 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 Ooh.
You're welcome, Paul.
Naya jealous of Shauna. Okay, so the first card I got is the Star card, and it has a yes on it. So it's given that they are jealous. And the reason why they're jealous is because of you got that star energy, that star quality. They admire maybe they feel like you just have it all together. There's something about you that just, you're light. You have this light about you. You're very like creative. You come up with things that are like, they're like, how does she do it? You're able to balance, your life. They just feel like you have it all put together. They also are jealous at the fact that maybe you attract more um you attract more, guys. With the Knight of Wands, you attract more guys. They feel like, with the Hangman here, they just feel like they're, I don't know if they feel like they feel like they're trapped, like they just can't, there's something about, I don't know if they feel like you're making them stuck or something, or you're making them not move forward in life, or they just feel like when they're around you, they're they're like the wallflower, nobody sees them, so they could be jealous of that. Maybe you get more attention, you're more attractive. They feel like people are drawn to you more than they are. Okay, so there is a jealousy there because we got yes. Next question.
All right, on YouTube. Barbara, she asks, will her and M get married?
Will her an M or N?
M.
Divine Spirit, will Barbara and M get married? Give me a like, guys. Tap, 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 tap on TikTok.
On YouTube too?
And YouTube. Give me a tap, tap. Tap, 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 tap the screen. Will Barbara and M get married, Spirit? Will Barbara and M get married? Will Barbara and M get married? Will Barbara and M get married?
You're welcome, Shannon.
You got a yes with the Ten of Pentacles.
Oh, yeah.
Okay? You got a yes. So y'all will get married. But I do see that there's been conflict and drama. So just know that that's there, okay? So I don't know if you have to, fight for this marriage, or, it's almost like this relationship there's been struggles with it, okay? But I do see the marriage with the yes, okay?
On TikTok, Nelly wants to know if Jesse will come home this week.
Will Jessie come home this week? And her name is what? Nelly?
Nelly.
Okay. Divine Spirit. Will Jesse return home to Nelly this week? Will Jesse return home to Nelly this week? Will Jesse return home to Nelly this week? So we got the Hermit card, and it has a no on it. So not this week, possibly. But I do see the Star card is here with a yes. So there is hope that this situation, there might be a delay in wherever he is or whatever they're doing. Okay. There's a slight delay. He's going to be stuck somewhere. And, but there is hope that he will come in eventually. Maybe just keep praying or whatever, because the Nine of Cups is here. And the Star card is also like a prayer kind of thing, like praying. So, but because there's some type of delay that's suspected, okay? And the Hermit card is, they're usually alone. So it's not showing that he's going to come home this week. They're going to experience some type of delay with the Hangman. You see, they're hanging. They're hanging. There's a slight delay. But anything can happen with the Star card. Just, you can wish upon a star. You can pray. You can call for unseen forces to help this situation. Whatever that they're going through, wherever they are, so that the universe can move people, places, and things so they can come home. Next question.
Viri asks, is D coming back to her?
What's their name?
Viri, Viri.
Viri.
She
Okay.
said it's been almost a year since they haven't spoken, and he's blocked her almost everywhere.
Yay. Okay. That's not funny, Viri.
At
Ooh,
all.
that's what you call
Bye, Jenny.
that's what you call a hard block.
Yeah.
Lord. Okay, she wants to know if he's gonna come back this year.
She didn't say this year.
In general.
Yeah.
Okay. Divine Spirit will, and his name is Jay?
D.
D. Okay. Divine Spirit, will D return to Viri this year? I mean, why do I keep saying that?
Well, maybe he's gonna come.
Will
been a
D
year.
return to Viri? Will D return to Viri? Will D return to Viri? And a card flipped over. A card flipped over. So right now, what's going on with TikTok? Is she on TikTok?
Yep.
Okay, let me fix TikTok. Okay, hold on. Okay, so right now, Viri, this is how you're looking. Like you cannot move, right? You cannot move. You're restricted. So this is him blocking you. Okay, he has put you in this position where you can't call him, you can't reach out to him, you can't nothing like that. Okay, so it's given like he might already be in a relationship. Okay, and the reason why he blocked you all over the place is because he's in a relationship right now. Okay, he's dating, he's with someone right now. Okay, but it's almost given like even in that relationship, he's the type of person that he steps out and seeks passion other places. Now I don't know if he's going to be interested in coming back to do that with you. You know, this might actually be a wish fulfillment that he's not in your life because he's given like a player energy, right? So, and he has a very high ego, so he's moved on. Okay, and Spirit is advising you to release yourself from this self-imposed prison that you can get yourself out of. I don't ever advise anyone to be waiting on anybody while they're living their best life, right? You need to go out there and date someone. Don't wait on him, okay? Because while you're here like this, hands tied, blindfolded, you don't see anyone, no one else is suitable for you. He's in a relationship. He's enjoying himself. He's in a relationship. He's satisfied, getting satisfaction. And even in that relationship where he's at, he's also seeing other people outside too. So you have to release yourself, walk away from this. Walk away. He's blocked you everywhere for a year. You need to forget about him and set yourself free. Because once you do, love is going to come to you. The real love, the one that's going to value you and treat you the way you deserve to be treated, okay? So after someone has blocked you for more than just the fact that they blocked you, period, you need to walk away. But a year, don't wait for this person. They've moved on. They moved on. Next question.
On TikTok, Mystique Dream wants to know what the future holds for her love and her.
Thank you for the gift.
Thanks for the gift. What's the future holds for her in love?
For her and her love.
Oh, okay. For her and her love. Let's see. Which deck should I use? Change some of this energy because it was getting kind of woo. Let me use this. Okay. Her name is Mystique.
Yeah.
Divine Spirit. What does the future hold for Mystique and her love? I should have used some romance angels. Where are the romance angels? Because I'm going to add that to this too. Thank you.
Since it is nearing 12:30, we're going to be going a little faster.
Why? Do you have somewhere to be?
I just worked for how many?
This is just Mystique and love. Okay. Let's get some romance angels cards. The Wheel, the Queen of Wands, the King of Swords.
There's two.
And the King of Wands.
One is more of a match for her, though.
Okay, so, but Mystique already has a love, right?
Yeah, but it seems like, I don't know if her love is standing between her and her true person, or there may be someone else.
Okay, so, all right, Mystique, you got a little complicated situation going on here, okay? I see that you're very beautiful, you're attractive. There's two men in your energy, okay? One is a soulmate, okay? One is a soulmate. This could be the one. One, there's a lot of strong chemistry. So, and then I don't know if there's something that is different between you and one of them. Maybe they could be a different race, a different religious, maybe their belief system could be different, or there's something different between you and them that is causing you guys not to be together. There's something that is different, okay? But you have this man in your life. He's a King of Swords, but he's given the energy that he's like, you know, kind of like, you see how he looks? Looks a little bored here, okay? But he's a King of Swords, and you're the King of Wands, right? But there's another man that's in your energy or trying to come into your energy. That is a King of Wands. That is the actual match. This is your match. So you're not with your real match. You're not with your soulmate. You're with someone else who there's a clear, huge difference between you and this person. Maybe they're not like emotionally, they could be emotionally detached, you know, they don't feel like you're, you know, there's something not right about this person, okay? But just know that the universe is about to make some type of change in your life, okay? And remove this person and bring the real person. This is the King and Queen of Wands. So he's in your energy. I don't know if you've met them yet, but there's two men that came out in your reading, okay? 9 of Cups. So this is a wish that's being granted to you, okay? So, and there's going to be a lot of chemistry between the two of you, okay? And this person is a soulmate of yours. But there's something that's going to be, it says your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. So there's something that's going to be an issue, okay? That could be with the current person there, because there's a clear difference between you and this person. You see this King of Swords and the Queen of Wands. So this person, maybe they're not like, they don't have enough fire for you. You like passion. You like maybe, you know, you like real passionate love making. You're more mysterious. You could be even spiritual, right? And they're not. There's something very different about the two of you guys. But your match is here, but you're not with the match yet. But you will be, because the wheel is about to turn and change this whole situation and bring the King of Wands into your life, okay? And there's a man that's not, he's not happy. He looks like he's bored, with the situation, okay? There's a wedding. Maybe you were married before, or you will be getting married, but definitely this could be the one, and soulmate. So you're going to be getting in touch with someone that is more in alignment with you. You might have already met them, and there was a lot of like magnetism and chemistry, because both of you guys are fire signs and fire driven, very passionate, very like energetic, and um, just have a lot in common. Okay, so that's what I got.
On YouTube, Janelle asks if there's anything you can tell her about herself and Brandon. She said she's hiding from a situation that they're in and they have an important decision to make.
She's hiding from a.
He's hiding from a situation they're in and they have an important decision to make.
Okay. Janelle and Brandon. Divine Spirit, give us some information on Janelle and Brandon. What do you want us to know about Janelle and Brandon? What do you want us to know about Janelle and Brandon? Give me that question again.
She just wants to know about the situation between her and Brandon.
So we got the 7 of Cups, okay? So there's multiple options here, okay? So Brandon, we have the Hierophant in his section, and the 9 of Pentacles, and the 4 of Swords. And for you, we have the Page of Pentacles, the 8 of Wands, and the 10 of Pentacles. So I see that you're waiting to hear something, okay? That is going to make you decide on if you want to cut off a situation. I don't know if someone is, because we have the Hierophant. So I don't know if Brandon is in a, maybe they're trying to get out of something. This person is in a praying. They're hoping and praying that something goes well for them. Four of Swords.
What's that?
This is Janelle. Janelle's the page.
What's this one up here?
The Hierophant. That's Brandon. Because we have the Hierophant and the 9 of Pentacles.
I don't know if it involves like an institution.
I don't know if it's something to do with a job or something. Well, with the 4 of Swords, something is going to be laid to rest, looks like. Something's going to be laid to rest. But I feel like if he's worried about his finances, or if you guys are worried about anything financial, the finances are going to be fine. Okay? On your end, you have the Page of Pentacles, the 8 of Wands, and the 10 of Pentacles. So I see strategizing on the back of someone.
Yeah, they said they have a major decision to make.
So you see you guys strategizing. But whatever this move that you make could compromise
somebody else.
Could cause someone else to have an, it could come at the sacrifice or the
like someone would be collateral damage in the situation.
Yeah, it could affect someone else negatively. Okay. So I guess that's pretty much why you're trying to wait to hear some news before you decide if you guys are gonna go ahead and, you know, make this move that you want to make. There are other options available for you guys if you guys really look very well. This could have something to do with work. Maybe someone they're trying to decide on who they're gonna let go of. Somebody's definitely gonna see whatever that's gonna be done. Will they
Yeah.
will be seen,
Because the Page of Swords is here too.
and the Page of Swords. So
Someone may have already saw something.
somebody may have already saw something because you see, this person was seen. There's an eye here, and you see the Page of Swords is also seen. So just whatever it is, I would say, or maybe something was already seen because Brandon is in this position where you see he's in the prayer hands, praying. Okay, worried about something being put to rest or them being put to rest as far as if this is a job maybe being let go, because I see this is a work situation. So maybe you guys are trying to create a different picture of something. The advice here is is to follow whatever with the Hierophant, follow whatever their the institutions policies or whatever they have in place, just follow that and you should be fine, because anything done outside of that, they will be seen. You're being watched, or they are being watched. Okay, they're being watched. So that's what I got. Sorry, it was a little confusing, but sometimes the messages. Next question.
Brendolyn on TikTok asks, will she be a permanent resident in Italy?
Brendolyn wants to know if she'll be a permanent resident in Italy. Divine Spirit, will Brendolyn be a permanent resident in Italy? Brendolyn be a permanent resident in Italy. Will Brendolyn be a permanent resident in Italy?
They do have a difficult process.
Huh?
To become a resident in Italy.
Okay, so you got the Page of Wands with a yes, the Four of Pentacles with a yes, and the Page of Swords with a no, and you have the World card with the yes on it. So the World card is definitely giving the Italy vibes. This is international. So the Page of Wands and the Page of Swords is here. So this is telling me that you need to there's some more research you need to get done. You need to find out, okay? There's some more information you need to find out about getting the permanent residence, okay? Page of Wands, yes, but you will need to, it's almost like to get that, I don't know, your finances has to be a certain amount, or you might have to show some type of financial stability when you're there. Okay, maybe there you have to, there's some requirements
You
about
also have to be able to speak Italian at a B2 level.
have to speak Italian at a
B2 level.
Okay, so that could be the Page of Swords. So the only thing I can see that could be an obstacle is you not being able to speak the language, because the swords represents communication. So you have to be able to speak Italian at a B2 level, I heard. So if you're not speaking Italian at that level yet, that could cause you not to get it. You might want to start taking like Italian lessons, maybe get the Rosetta Stone. They have apps that you can get on now that you can learn Italian. Just really just get serious about that. And also making sure that you're budgeting your money and things like that, whatever fees or things that you have to do to get that, okay? But I do see you getting it eventually. Next question.
Okay, on YouTube, Aza asks when she will meet her life partner.
Okay. Divine Spirit, when will Aza meet her life partner? When will Aza meet her life partner? When will Aza meet her life partner? You got a new job, so maybe if you get a new job, you're going to meet them at a place of work, a place where you're working at. You might be leaving a job that you're at right now because you got the Eight of Cups, and then you're going to get a new job and you're going to meet your life partner there. That's what I got.
Carla asks, will she find love?
Divine Spirit, will Carla find love? Will Carla find love? Will Carla find love, Spirit? Under the deck is Ace of Cups, so you will find love. This is the Ace of Cups, cup of overflowing love. Okay? You're going to have to decide on the new love and somebody from the past. You got the past and you got a new love coming in and you got the Lover's card. So you're going to have to make a major choice between somebody that wants to come back from the past, the past, the ex is returning, and a new love. And this is the Two of Wands with you having to make a decision. The Two of Wands has a maybe. The Judgment card has a yes. And the Queen of Pentacles is a yes. And the Ace of Cups is a yes. So yes, you're going to find love, but you're going to have to make a choice. See, it says choice, choice. The Lover's card is also a choice card. You have to make a choice. So you're going to have to choose between the new and the old. I always recommend going with the new, you know. So, yeah. Good luck. Next question.
Jessica asks, will she get the courage to leave the situation with the man that she's seeing?
Will she get the courage to leave the situation with the man that she's seeing?
Yes.
Will she get the courage to leave the man that she's seeing? Okay. Divine Spirit, will Jessica get the courage to leave the man that she's seeing? Will Jessica get the courage to leave the man that she's seeing? Will Jessica get the courage to leave the man that she's seeing? Yes, yes, yes. Yes, you will. You will have the courage. You will have the courage. You're going to use your intuition because you already know it's not serving your highest good. Ace of Swords, you're going to have clarity. You're going to find out the truth about this situation. Okay? And you're the Magician card. So you have all the tools, everything that you need to leave this situation and be happy in your life. So yes. Yes, you will.
Vanessa wants to know if Perry will eventually commit to her for long term.
Divine Spirit, will Perry eventually commit to Jessica?
Vanessa.
Will Perry eventually commit to Hopefully he's not committed to Jessica. Okay. Will Perry commit to Vanessa? Will Perry commit to Vanessa? Will Perry commit to Vanessa? I was saying Jessica. I was saying, see, my spirits don't lie.
Oh, girl.
My spirits don't lie. Vanessa, there's 3 people here. 3 people. You got the 3 of Pentacles. You see teamwork, 3 people. You got the 3 of Cups. And you got the 7 of Swords. You see him? He's a liar, cheat, making a break for it. So, What's the guy's name?
Perry.
Perry is
You might
dealing
wanna
with
watch
you
him.
and somebody else. I don't know if their name is Jessica. It could be because it kept coming to me. But there's another person in the picture, my dear. Okay? There's another person in the picture. Not just you. I don't know if you want to commit with a 7 of Cups person,
7 of Swords.
a 7 of Swords person, someone that, is dishonest, right? And is underhanded. There's too many people in the picture. With the 3 of, maybe he works with them, okay? Maybe he works with that other person, but they're dealing with you and someone else, okay?
Run.
So I don't see a commitment. Next question.
Private name on YouTube. They asked, will Joseph respond back to them soon so they can continue being friends with benefits?
Okay. Let's ask the cards.
No judgment.
Will Joseph respond to the private name so
You're
they
welcome.
you're welcome, so they can continue being friends with benefits? Will Joseph respond to the private name so they can be friends with benefits? Will Joseph please
private
respond
Private name.
to the private name so they can be friends with benefits? Will they? Ooh,
Will it?
3 of Swords.
Oh,
No.
no. E.
Knight of Pentacles. And the Strength card with the yes on it. So basically, Joseph is holding himself back from responding to you. He's intentionally, you see, holding himself back.
And he's dragging it out with the Knight of Pentacles too, in my opinion.
Yeah, so you see the 3 of Swords. So I don't know if, being that you're only looking for friends with benefits, you're not asking for love, right? But I don't know why the 3 of Swords is here, which is heartbreak, betrayal.
I don't know if like you subconsciously or even consciously secretly want more and he knows that and that's why he pulled back and you're just trying to like hold on to what you
Have
get.
something to hold on
Yeah.
to. He's still in this energy. He
And-
has a huge ego.
Yeah.
I feel like he will come back after a long time.
Yeah.
You're gonna wait, okay? You're gonna hear from him again, but he's gonna make you wait. He's purposely holding back. He's gonna take his sweet little time with the Knight of Pentacles. It's almost like he enjoys the fact that he knows that there's somebody out there
Yeah.
over there longing for him and yearning for him. Okay, so it's at this point, it's in your hands. It's been 3 days. Well, I don't know. You got the 3 of Swords, and you have the he's gonna be holding back, and you got Temperance, so you're gonna be waiting. So the 3 days is the beginning.
On TikTok, Elise wants to know if Seth wants her.
Elise,
Yes.
Divine Spirit, does Seth want Elise? Does Seth want Elise? Does Seth want Elise? Does Seth want Elise?
You're welcome.
Does Seth wants Elise? You're welcome, private name. You got the King of Pentacles with a yes on it. Okay, he does want you. And the good thing about the King of Pentacles is not a risk taker. So before they even want someone, they've analyzed you. They've looked into make sure that it's not going to be a bad decision for them because they have their status to worry about. So they do want you, but something about the way you communicate, the way you talk, might be a little turnoff for them. Okay, so just watch your conversations. Okay, just watch the way you communicate. I don't know if they feel like they're this high status person. They could act a bit certain type of way, and certain things might turn them off. Okay, they do want you. They're attracted to you with the Lovers card. Okay, But just be careful because the Five of Swords is here in between you and him. So that tells me there's communication issues, argument, little petty arguments or tit for tat, small banters that might irritate him a bit. Okay? So that's what I have. You don't want to bruise his ego. Next question.
Lyric on YouTube asks, is there anything they need to know? Well, basically, they're asking if anyone has tried to do dark magic or black magic to them and their children.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Lyric.
Yeah.
Let's pull out the handy dandy deviant
Tarot.
Yes. They will tell you. Okay, divine spirit. Has anyone done black magic? Let me first of all get a yes or no here first. Has anyone done black magic on Lyric and her children? Has anyone done black magic on Lyric and her children? Has anyone done black magic on Lyric and her children? You got a yes. And then Five of Cups. They wanted you in sadness and sorrow and regret. This person wanted you like this. You see it? Okay. They wanted you to lose. They wanted you to be in a place of mourning, grieving. Okay. Let's see. Let's get the tea from the Deviant Tarot. This person could have been a friend of yours or someone you know with a Page of Cups here. So this person, right? Look what they did. So they caused this conflict or was trying to cause this conflict in your life, and they were still communicating with you, trying to see if the spell was working, right? So this is somebody that could contact you and say, hey, how you doing? What's going on? Y'all doing, check on you from time to time. It's almost like waiting to see if the spell is working. You see how this person is waiting? Waiting? So they're trying to see if it's working yet, okay? Whatever they did was done during a full moon, okay? Just know that this person is going to get karma because the Judgment card is here. The angel is the higher forces, the higher powers saw this, and they're going to get karma. Judgment call is being called on this person, okay? So this person is going to get karma. Whatever they did it during the hours of when you were sleeping, okay? This was done when you were sleeping. They could have even done graveyard magic, okay? Graveyard magic. This is given like burying something in the graveyard. Something was done in the graveyard, okay? But just know that this thing is coming back on them because the Judgment card is usually something returning, right? So maybe I don't know if you're doing a return to sender, okay? Maybe you're doing a return to sender, but if you do one, they're gonna get hit and their own spell will work against them. You also have Justice card, like I said, karma. This is spiritual justice, okay? They're gonna lose everything, their finances, because they were working on your money too. So that's what I got. This is somebody that you know, okay? Because you got the Page of Cups. This person kind of still communicates with you because that's their way of trying to figure out if the spell is working. They're not really sure if it's working. This could be somebody that you maybe, I don't know if you had a relationship and someone else was in the picture, something like that. So
10 more minutes on the live.
10 more minutes, guys. You're welcome, dear.
On TikTok, Kimberly wants to know if her finances will get better.
Kimberly?
Yes.
Divine Spirit, will Kimberly's finances get better? Will Kimberly's finances get better? Will Kimberly's finances get better? Private reading is saying, was my reading a maybe? What was private read? You know, I'm gonna
You can
save the live.
Catch it on the replay.
I'm gonna save the live private reading. I don't remember. Once the messages come out, that's it. They leave me. Okay. Or what's the next question? But I'm gonna save the live so you can watch it again.
To recap, it's going to take him a minute to get back to you.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah.
But it looks like there's a disappointment in that situation.
Yeah. He's gonna come back. He's just gonna make you wait a little bit. What's that question again?
Kimberly wants to know if her finances will get better.
Okay. Divine Spirit, will Kimberly's finances get better? Will Kimberly's finances improve? Will Kimberly's finances improve? Will Kimberly's finances improve? Will Kimberly's finances improve? Okay, so you have Seven of Cups with no. You have the Queen of Swords with yes, and the Six of Pentacles with the yes. And the overall energy is the Wheel of Fortune. So I feel like Kimberly, that you just have to be careful with your spending habits. You almost have like an unrealistic I don't know if it's kind of like an illusion when it comes to your finances. I don't know if you feel when you're spending, you don't keep in mind how much you have when you're spending, okay? So you need to, they will only improve when you learn better spending habits, okay? And you're also the type of person that you like to, maybe you're very like generous, and there's nothing wrong with that, but you cannot be too generous at your own detriment. The Queen of Swords is here. She's very wise. Thank you for the gift. So you have to use more logic with your money. Maybe cut your coat according to your size. Don't live above your means, okay? Like you might want to go hang out with friends, go out to eat, go whatever, get drinks or whatever, and you're using your last, so you have to make major changes when it comes to your finances. Don't give what you don't have, okay? Learn how to be assertive, say no when you need to, okay? Because sometimes I feel like you have like an unrealistic mindset when it comes to your money. Once you do that, things are going to change in your favor, okay? Because you're kind of like a lucky person where money tends to come to you regardless, sometimes. And maybe because you feel like, oh, I'm going to always have it, it'll come to me some type of way, you tend to be a little bit like, unrealistic with your money. You need to probably do some research, learn, maybe read books on finances, okay? But there's something like that. I don't know. But I don't know what the Six of Pentacles. Are you paying tithes? Or you're giving away your money some type of way?
Yep. Okay.
Is that her with the all caps?
No, she's on TikTok. I don't know what's going on there.
I don't hang out with anyone, and I don't want to. God knows, I don't know what that's about.
Wait, what?
Period. Be your own best friend. I guess. Then on YouTube, Phantom wants to know what's coming their way.
We haven't heard from Phantom in a long time. Okay, Phantom wants to know what's coming their way. All right, let's see. Divine Spirit, what is coming Phantom's way?
You didn't have to retract your message. I'm glad that you're your friend. You're your own friend.
Is that somebody that had a question already, or is this just like a random?
No, they just dropped that message in the chat, but anyway.
Whatever. Okay, what's coming Phantom's way? What's coming Phantom's way? Let's see. What's coming Phantom's way? Okay. Let's see what else. All right, so we got the Empress, the Page of Swords, and the Wheel of Fortune. So some major change is coming your way. A major change is coming. With the Nine of Wands. Okay. Let's see what he's saying, Spirit. All right, so Phantom, it's almost like what's coming your way. I don't know if you've been dealing with someone because we have the Empress card here. So this is a feminine person. This is a woman, okay? I feel like you've been kind of keeping an eye on this person, maybe watching them. You're into this person, but this could be more like a karmic relationship, okay? It's almost like that chaser runner type of thing, okay? I see you have a lot of chemistry with this person, or you're attracted to this person, okay? But something is about to change with the Wheel of Fortune, and your overall energy is the Nine of Wands. So this person could have a wall up. They're not open to you right now. They're not open to you right now, okay? This person is focused on whatever they do for work, okay? But I feel like I said, this is a twin flame type of situation, like a runner chaser kind of thing. So it's given like someone is codependent and obsessed with another person. So I don't know if that's you, Phantom, that is obsessed with this Empress person, a divine feminine. Okay. And like I said, it's a runner chaser kind of thing, right? And they have a wall up, or, this person is not open to anything right now. So that's what I have.
Okay. Well, just be careful of that.
Okay, last question of the night. Lamorius wants to know if.
Okay, so you're the Nine of Wands.
Lamorius wants to know if Brittany feels bad about the things that she said to him.
Thank you for the gift, by the way.
Okay, thank you. Lamorius wants to know.
If Brittany feels bad about the things she said to him.
Okay, Divine Spirit, does Brittany feel bad about what Lamorius said?
No, about what she said to him.
Okay, Divine Spirit, does Brittany feel bad about what she said to Lamorius? Does Brittany feel bad about what she said to Lamorius? Does Brittany regret what she said to Lamorius? Does Brittany regret what she said to Lamorius? So we got the Moon card with a no on it, and the Emperor card with a yes. Okay, so and the yes with the Nine of Pentacles, and you have the Ace of Cups. So I feel like you have love for Brittany. Does she feel bad? No. She's one of those people that tends to she hides her emotions anyway. She's very she has a deceptive side to her, okay? She wants to be in control of this situation. So
It's emotional manipulation.
it's given that. It's given that. So it's kind of like a way that she knows you have this love for her. It's kind of like a way for her to dominate you in a way. So it's given like this, she's the emperor with the moon card. So it's given emotional manipulation, okay? She's the type of person that she
I think I remember him before, but I feel like she's like she likes her space,
she likes her independence.
and I think she also does things to get a reaction as well. So yeah, I don't think she feels bad.
I think she says things to just kind of like be exercise authority, or tries to dominate or be that type of she could be an alpha female, it's given alpha female type of energy kind of thing. So you got to know in a yes, she doesn't feel bad, but she's not going to let you see it. She's going to hide it. Okay? It's just her way of trying to be strong or act like she's stronger, because you had a no and a yes. So it's like manipulating you. Okay? Playing games. Next question. How long have I been on here? I'll take one more question.
All right. Valentina wants to know if Yasin has moved on or will they reconcile.
Okay. Will Valentino and Yasin reconcile? Will Valentino and Yasin reconcile? Hit the like button, guys. Please give me a like. Give me a follow. If you're enjoying this live, show some love. Will Valentino and Yasmin reconcile? Will Valentino and Yasin reconcile? You're welcome, Phantom. Okay, so right now I see that you guys have broken up. You're in a place of loss. I do feel like you all will reconcile after you meet there's going to be a new person that comes into your life, and then that's when they're going to come back. Okay, maybe they're going to sense, oh, thank you, I appreciate you. They're going to sense that your energy is going to somebody new, and that's when they're going to come back. Okay, so right now, no, you're not going to reconcile, because we have the Five of Cups. There's a loss and it has a no. Then you're going to meet a new person, okay? You're going to meet a new person, and then that's when they're going to come back. And you're going to be in a position where you have to choose between the new. You need to go for the new, because the new is going to be like a soulmate love, a real love, other than this right here, okay? Next question.
That was the last question.
Thanks for the subscribe. I'm grateful on YouTube. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So we've answered all the questions tonight.
No, there's so many, but it is
It's Adani's bedtime. It's past her bedtime.
I can take a couple more. I'm wide awake.
I'm not. So unless you
My
can
handlers are. Thanks for the gift.
Unless you can read the chat by yourself.
By yourself.
Feel free to go all the way till 3 a.m.
Shataria's laughing. Aren't they crazy?
We did Shataria earlier.
Okay, let's get another question.
Okay.
This is the last question of the night. We're gonna get one more from YouTube.
One from each side, and then we'll go.
Okay, let's do this.
Have mercy.
Y'all not even sleepy.
Really? What's going on with you
I
tonight?
really went to work today.
And no one controls Adani.
Oh!
No.
Tarot Zilla's coming out.
Literally. I'm about to walk out. No. Nimra? asks if she can have a reading about what she should expect this week.
Nimra? Okay,
Yeah.
so let's see. Okay, Divine Spirit, what should Nimra expect this week? So let's pull cards for that. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Ooh, Friday was face down. Saturday, Sunday. Okay, so real quick, Nimra. Tomorrow, the Chariot card. So tomorrow's going to be a good day for you. Things are going to move forward. You're going to feel very successful, whatever you're doing. Something about your car. So I don't know. Something about the car. Make sure everything is okay. Tuesday, be careful about any drama. Okay. Be careful about conflict and drama. So just be on your P's and Q's. If you do go to work, somebody might try to, like, trigger you. Don't fall for it. Just be in a place of, like, don't even entertain any drama. Wednesday, you got some positive recognition. 6 of Wands. Tuesday's another very good day for you. You could get some, maybe if you're working, your boss could say good job or something. Okay, thank you. Thursday, there's a man. Thursday, you're going to be dealing with the man here, a King of Wands person. Okay, somebody that's like a leader, somebody that's in charge, that's attractive on Thursday. Friday, be careful about gossip, okay? Arguments. So watch your communication on Friday, okay? So be careful about that. Saturday, you could get some type of gift. Maybe someone will take you out to dinner, or you could gain a gift, Ace of Pentacles. And then Sunday, judgment card. Maybe somebody you broke up with, you could hear from them on Sunday. That's your week.
We'll take Kat's question on YouTube as well while Sam writes her question.
Okay.
Yeah, we did do TikTok.
Yeah, she just sent a gift, so I'm waiting for her to write her question in the chat. Kat Goddess asks, what can she expect for the month ahead?
Okay. Divine Spirit, what should Kat expect for the month ahead? What can Kat expect for the month ahead? What can Kat expect for the month ahead? So, Kat, there's a man in the picture here with the King of Pentacles, okay? So, I don't know if you're in a relationship, but I don't think you've been with this person before. Maybe this is somebody new. So, you could be meeting someone that's coming in. This person has freshly just moved out of a relationship. They could have just left a relationship, okay? So there's somebody that could come in your life in July, okay? That might want a new beginning with you. I don't know if you're going to have a wall up. You're not going to be open to this person. Maybe you could have trust issues from a past relationship. You could meet somebody from work. And also somebody from the past could come back to apologize for something. Okay? So you can hear from somebody from the past, and there's also a new person coming into your energy, right? So just expect that. You're going to have to make a decision. You're going to be on a crossroads where you're not sure which path you want to go towards, okay? So somebody from the past, somebody that walked away from you or you walked away from, could try to come back in, and also a new person this month of July. Be expecting that. Okay. I feel like you're still in that wounded warrior energy to where you're not really trusting people. So just be careful you don't run people off because of that. Okay. You still have some past energies lingering. Okay. So that's what I got.
Awesome. You're welcome, Nimra. And then we're going to end the night with our girl, Sam. She
Okay.
asks, will a trip going to see her cousins in the middle of July go well?
Okay.
Thank you for the gift, by the way.
Thanks for the gift, Sam. You're welcome, Kat. Will Sam's trip in July go well? Will Sam's trip in July go well? Will Sam's trip, ooh, will Sam's trip in July go well, Spirit? Will Sam's trip in July go well? Will Sam's trip in July go well? That jumped out. Queen of Swords. Ah, when I was shuffling, this flashed, but I tried to ignore it. Sam's trip. Okay, Sam. Okay, so Spirit wants you to, on this trip, okay? On this trip, it's kind of similar to the advice I gave the other person. You got the Queen of Swords, okay? So I don't know if you're going to be dealing with someone that's going to be harsh with the tongue, okay? And say some things that you might not like, and then there'll be, arguments. So just be careful with communication, okay? Maybe you're going to try to do things together with your, was it cousins?
Yes.
Okay, y'all might try to do, because this is teamwork. 3 of Pentacles. Maybe you guys are gonna have some activities or things that you're gonna be doing, and some things could be brought up, things from the past with the Judgment card, and then we have conflict here and words being said that people regret. So there's a female here that could be a little bit loose with her tongue. You okay? And say some things that you might not like. Maybe they have a harsh way of communicating, which could cause arguments. Okay, so it's like a slight warning. Okay, and then the Judgment card. So you might be seeing some people that you did have drama with in the past. So just watch the way you communicate, and maybe be more in control of the conversations. Don't let things go overboard. Don't let things be said that you regret, and be assertive too. If people are trying to talk down on you, speak up for yourself as well, okay? But I see you collaborating with them and having a good time, but I think you're gonna be wanting to be by yourself a lot on that trip. You're gonna, with the Hermit card, you're gonna want to go in solitude. Maybe they're gonna get on your nerves. Okay, so that's what I got.
All right, that concludes our live today.
Yes, thanks everyone for coming out. This concludes our live today, and I appreciate all the love and all the gifts. And I will definitely be back again, maybe tomorrow, hopefully. And
We'll see.
like, share, and subscribe, and keep supporting the channel. That does inspire me and help me to keep coming out here and sharing my energy with you all. Okay, much love and many blessings.